rather, as we're flying in. Look at that. Don't look at the background. Just look on the rift. Here they come. Red team have entered the rift, and so have the blue team. Couch Potatoes versus the Ace of Diamonds. Getting underway. Hearing the pings go through. Intro be introing, you know? It's looking kind of good. We see fairly standard starts.
Yeah.
I guess. Across the board. Nobody's crossing the river. Nobody plans to cross the border just quite yet to make any risky moves. Fair amount of defense being played out for the top side. Wow. It's just it's just a symmetrical 5-point defense. Interesting, but hold on a minute. Very nice. Manages to find a cheeky ward, does random potato. We'll have the advantage off of that, but you see in response, the Ace of Diamonds are gonna walk in, find their own ward as well. And okay, well, the good thing is Hui has a name I cannot pronounce and will not pronounce. So yeah, that's good. But that's cool. It keeps me on my toes because now I can just say Hui.
Hui, man.
Yeah. Where he at? But anyway,
Come up with so many puns.
it's I mean the options are limitless. But Eldravi and Say will be your supports. Boss 1 is the AD carry, as mentioned earlier, is moving down there as they got a sub in the form of Coolio in the top lane. Damon, of course, running that Varus. Hui is Hui. I would love to know what Hui's name actually is. For anybody that knows what it is or can read it, let me know. But yeah, Emperor in the mid lane or in the jungle, countering Random Potato and Madden in the top lane as well. We can see
now the junglers are taking different taking the same path, both starting blue and heading to red side. So should maybe see a gank from the Udyr, not from the Xin. We'll see about that. I was thinking the Xin would maybe clear his 3 camps and then go bot, especially with how pushed in it is. But well, guess not.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things when when you plan your route, especially when you plan it just as the first wave's connect, you can't really predict this happening. So yeah, a bit unfortunate for Emperor, for the Ace of Diamonds to end up on the top side, but he could have always come down after clearing out his blue side jungle. But that's all in hindsight, of course. We could see potential dive top lane if they're feeling confident enough. But Random Potato is spotted in that bot side river, managing to get the Scuttle Crab. And I'd imagine Emperor is going to do the same top side as well, top side river. So they'll have a Scuttle apiece. And from that Scuttle, seeing pings come out, we're looking at a potential gank in the top lane. Good sidestep on the Xin W. Camille does fly in. It's going to get blocked by the minions and is forced to flash because of that creep block. You hate to see it happen, but that is how the cookie crumbles in League of Legends, unfortunately. A big body like that, trying to walk against the minion wave, you're not going to have a good time. But flash down for Coolio is sticking around in the lane, probably going to get punished for this. If Madden is confident and is confident to do that, getting the first blood, yeah, great punish on that overstay from Coolio. Definitely should have gone back immediately after that force flash or after that gank, especially how low he was on 100 health. But is going back in, trying to get really aggressive onto Madden, but isn't going to find anything else as he doesn't have any summoner spells to make, make anything of the situation. But good blocks on the recalls, and we're seeing pokes as well on the bot side as the battle for the vision plays out as well. Do you hear that sound? You know what that is? That was actually Coolio's TP going straight past me as he as he was making his way top. A little delay on my end, of course. No one saw the E. I don't know what E you're talking about. But good snare coming out from Say, managing to find decent keep out tool right there, preventing any more engagement, or not engagement, but entry from the Couch Potatoes. The dragon was spotted and scouted by Couch Potatoes as well, being able to spot that they were doing it, but are gonna take over completely from dragon. Whether this will play out well for them or not is left to be seen, as Madden now is facing off against Coolio once again. Dragon does go over to Random Potato, as that will be the first dragon going over to Couch Potatoes. I realized saying Random Potato and then Couch Potato soon after, it almost leaves no need to remind you guys which team actually got the dragon. But alas, I'm just the MC here, right? I'm just here to flap my gums while the game plays out. Because at the end of the day, that's what you guys tune in for, I hope. I think.
Are you liking the new graphics?
Dude, I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't want to make it sound like I've missed them, but dude, new graphics are looking pretty clean.
Yeah, shout out to Blue Bottle, creating League Director and finally updating it so we can actually bring it back, and we can give you some special stuff like, if it works.
Oh, look at that.
There you go, got total gold, got a nice graph right there.
That is beautiful. Oh, you guys probably didn't ask for it. We did. And non-NA prod, I mean, listen, it's happening. Believe it or not, we are in the EU with this level of production. But not, let's not get into that. Anyway, moving into the top side, we're seeing Coolio is getting harassed. Doesn't have a flash to escape if another engage does happen. But we're seeing a high level of aggression happening in this bot lane as the Couch Potatoes bot duo are trying to find a kill on to Say. Are probably going to get punished for it, as Boss 1 is going to go down to Damon. This could be a second kill as well, coming out onto Eldravi. Eldavari. Sorry, I got what was it? I got told off last time for saying Eldavari's name wrong. But I don't care. Eldravi lives.
Nah, they need to change it to Eldravi now. That's what it is. It's canon.
It's Eldavari. You don't understand. Sorry, forgive me. Eldavari managing to live there. Boss 1 not so lucky, as that will be the first kill in the bot lane going to Damon. Not exactly ideal considering the decent gap that they've developed in the bot lane. As you can see, the gold has actually swung over. Well, actually it hasn't swung, but it's basically gone back to neutral between the two AD carries, and that is not ideal when you're developing the lead. But it could be, could be just a short-term thing. A minor loss. Thinking long term.
Apparently Eldavari means burning in the ancient language. I don't know which language you're talking about, but...
Oh, you don't know? You don't know the ancient language?
The ancient language?
The one and only. There is only one ancient language, obviously, as everybody knows. It's it's well documented that there is only one language in human history that is dead, not multiple. So, yeah, educate yourselves, guys. Also, that is the best Sarah skin on show. That skin. Let me not say anything.
Yeah, the game's a bit quiet, so you know we gotta just yap a bit. You know, it's not as feisty as previous games have been.
I mean,
But
it may
that
not
could
be
change.
as feisty, but if anything, it shows that these guys have a level of respect for each other. You know, not trying to
Yeah.
give away too much, not trying to overextend, not trying to essentially throw away the series. I mean, both of these guys are in the winner's side of the tournament. You know, this is a first to 3, and first game can generally dictate the pace of the series. So you don't want to throw too many advantages at your opponent. You just want to play it safe, play it smart. You can see as well, Emperor and Sei are moving around together, you know, making sure that if they do get found by somebody, they're not caught out completely. Julio, however, seemingly doesn't believe in that ideology as he decides to throw it over, and there's got a team fight happening down in the bot lane as Eldavari is going to go down to Damon. TP coming in from Hui as, oh no, Random Potato is going to get baked right there. Flash comes out from Artistic Flay. It's probably, doesn't get caught out. Did it actually pick up a kill somewhere? I'm not sure where that happened, but managing to find a kill onto Sei. Third shot comes out, doesn't land onto Emperor, as Wei is going to find a kill onto Boss One as well. That would be the second death for Boss One. Very unfortunate for them, but man, see, you guys jinxed it, and I jinxed it as well. I said these guys were playing respectfully. They don't want to give away too many advantages, too many leads, and then all of a sudden team fight happens. That entire situation is being converted into a dragon. He's going to get smited by Emperor, but not unpunished, as the Couch Potatoes do collapse onto him and manage to find that kill as well. It is going to be the Ocean Soul for this game, and I think that's going to be, well, okay, it's not going to be utilized in the way that we like to think. You know, everybody, when they consider Ocean Dragon or Ocean Soul, they often focus on the health regen, right? Which is fair enough, because health is the main resource of the game. If you lose your health, you can't do anything, right? But the mana regen that Ocean Soul provides for teams like this, for Varus, Sivir, Xerath, is substantial. Karma and Seraphine as well. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one to see, to affect the pace of the game. So looking forward to seeing how exactly these guys prioritize it. But let's get back to how Coolio decided to donate 300 gold to Madin. Unfortunate right there. Getting punished for another overextension. And this is how the team fight started. Emperor was just clearing out a ward, managing to collapse onto Karma right there. But the response from Couch Potatoes as well, trying to not let that go unpunished, as they managed to find the kill onto Damon. But the TP from Hui absolutely came in clutch right here, managing to find return kills onto goodness me, it slips my mind, onto Couch Potato. And then of course right here, yeah, Boss One getting caught with the Hui spell as well. I can't remember which one that was. I'm just gonna say spell. EQ, I think it was. Not sure. But yeah, really nicely done by the Ace of Spades so far, managing to build up not even that much of a sizable lead. Couch Potato seemingly finding good amount of control on this map, as Emperor is forced to flash away from Random Potato. The artillery from Xerath, Artistic Flay Xerath, is not really gonna amount to much, but it's all good. and they just break away, separate, go back to what they were doing, go back, reset. My goodness, flash E as well from Madden, managing to find a kill onto Coolio. Another one. 3-0 Camille. This is gonna turn into a problem if the couch potatoes do not address this Camille. She has the ability as a champion to absolutely run over your team. Currently has a Triforce completed at 15 minutes. Is pathing down to this mid lane. Oh, really nice stun right there. Artistic Flay is just another caliber of player, honestly. Really showing why they are so good. And speak of the devil, and he shall die, as Artistic Flay is going to face his first death in a while. Random Potato as well getting roasted right there as he falls for the second time. But in the bot lane, we do see Damon fall. Fortunately, the kill does go over to Eldavari, though. That is, yeah, not exactly where you want that crucial gold going. Yes, it's good for the support. It does keep the support relevant, keeps them, what is it? Keeps them updated in a way, you know, like they're able to buy items and remain relevant is the word I was looking for. That's a good thing for them. Oh, we didn't even touch on the fact that they got the grubs. Ace of Diamonds picked up the grubs. That's, oh my goodness, 4-0 Camille with grubs. No way. This is not looking good for the couch potatoes.
This is going to be a split pushing monster come late game.
Absolutely.
And I mean, look, with her versatility her mobility, to just get out, it's, I don't know how they're going to deal with it. They need to deal with it now. They need to shut it down.
Yeah, 100%. It has to be dealt with or they're going to lose it. But Damon getting popped right there by Artistic Flay. Really nice combo right there using the EW. The fact that he still had time to use ult after using W is amazing. But managing to counter the dive from Camille. But unfortunately, Random Potato is going to pay the price for his mid laner. And Madden just walks away. What the heck? Emperor didn't even use the Herald correctly. Oh, no. And they didn't. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, a repeat. Charge being used once again. Half health onto that inner turret. I mean, the turret is a turret. You cannot complain, as that is the second turret. No, yes, second turret of the game for the Ace of Diamonds. But my goodness, 4 points on the license. Oh, 2, but tell me about it. I'm thinking 6, to be honest. What was that? That's a DUI plus what are the criteria for getting points on your license? DUI, speeding. That definitely wasn't speeding. My guy was going so slow. Ooh, managing to smite. His Artistic Flay was about to steal it with that Xerath EW. Trying to find something here as well. You see the speed boost come out from I believe that was from Wade. I don't know. I'm not sure. Does Seraphine give any speed boosts? Somebody please remind me. There's like 3 of you in chat that know your Seraphine. WQ, that was WQ. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. It was Wade. But yes, very nicely done. And Coolio, of course, going down once again. Camille is turning into... No, she's not turning into a problem. She is a problem at the moment. 5-0. Currently going back. Probably going to buy a Ravenous Hydra, I'm guessing. Considering that she's got the Vamp Scepter plus the Tiamat. The Merc Treads have already been picked up. So that's going to mitigate any slows, any stuns, whatever. Just maximizing the amount of time they have control in these fights. Oh, Caulfield's Warhammer being picked up. So a little bit of extra cooldown onto the side of on the side of Camille. I mean, this is a scary champion at the moment. 5-0, 3,000 gold ahead of her lane counterpart. what are you supposed to do against a champion like that? Especially when the Triforce is fully completed. That Q is probably already maxed out as well. So the Q2 is going to do insane amounts of true damage, as we can see. Oh, not that much quite yet, but that damage onto Eldavari's Karma, you have to take into account that that was shielded as well. So we're looking at 30% damage, as the Atakan is going to be picked up by the Ace of Spades, or Ace of Diamonds, apologies. Jumps onto Boss One's. If it can't escape because of the Camille ult, and a double kill coming out for Hui right there. Meanwhile, Artistic Flay about to get collapsed as 5 members will turret dive him, complete an Emperor's pick. And that is all outer turrets down for the Couch Potatoes. Random Potato and Coolio are doing their absolute best to capitalize on this, or to mitigate their losses, but they're sacrificing an inner turret for this as well. I think they could continue. No, they won't continue. And good choice, honestly. You know, just go back, cash in your winnings, get stronger. Money spent is honestly the best way to use your money in this game. Holding on to it is useless. Really nice spell shield right there by Boss One to counter the Seraphine ult, but unfortunately there were 3 other ults waiting behind to you know, to put her down. And then of course Artistic Flare getting jumped right there as well. Very nice stuff by Emperor to punish Artistic Flare's mispositioning there. But yeah, great stuff from the Ace of Diamonds so far. 14 kills to 5 on the board. The gold lead has grown substantially since the last time I brought it up. Last time we were looking at a 900 gold difference, and now we're looking at a 4,000 gold difference, or 4,500 actually, if we want to be specific. Quite substantial at this point in the game. 22 minutes on the clock. They do have the Atakan on their side, 3 grubs plus 2 dragons, 2 more, and that means they'll have the soul. And if I was the Couch Potatoes, I would not want to give over the Ocean Soul to this team, to a team that consists of Camille, Hui, Varus, and Seraphine. I mean, all of these guys who want to be using the spells, flying about, poking about. You don't want that to happen. And the Camille of all champions, you know, having access to that health regen is lethal. So let's see if the Couch Potatoes will be able to counter this in any way. Quite interesting to see, though, how the scores have played out on both sides. 6-0 for Madden, as we can see. 5-0 for Hui, actually. We haven't quite touched on the level of impact that Hui is having as a champion. I mean, playing as a pseudo port, you know, with all of the W's. But hold on a second, we're seeing a counter engage come here from Coolio. Flashes out, does Random Potato, but might charge back in. Oh no, the Hui ult lands onto Boss One, catches Eldavari. Oh, Arrow doesn't really do that much damage onto Coolio because of how tanky he is. And also because Damon's build is not quite there yet to start shredding the tanks, but managing to find a pretty substantial kill and forcing multiple flashes away are the Ace of Diamonds. Inner turret is collected. Artistic Flay is gonna get claimed by Hui right there. Really nicely done by the Ace of Diamonds. Inhib turret is gonna go down now. Next up is gonna be the Inhib. These guys are all gas and no brakes as they are absolutely running through this mid lane. Dragon as well being picked up. That's the 3rd dragon on the board for the Ace of Diamonds. 2 Ocean Dragons. Oh, it is starting to shape up to be a really scary game for the Couch Potatoes in this, honestly. Especially looking at how the vision is playing out across the map. They have no eyes. in their jungle, in their own jungle. But to be honest, at this point of the game, where only your the only inner turret that you have is in the top side, and your mid inhib is open, this jungle doesn't really belong to you anymore. It has been completely claimed by the Ace of Diamonds. So they have to Couch Potatoes are gonna have to be on their A game when it comes to vision now, making sure that they don't leave any stone unturned, don't allow any avenues for the Ace of Diamonds to play around with. But Random Potato is going to be the main focus as Baron is on the rift, and down he goes as the engagement comes out from Madin. Kill confirmed by Hui once again. Oh my goodness.
Is there a way for them to come back?
If this Baron goes down, we're looking at game 2. I think we have to be realistic in this scenario. Looking at how it's been playing out, and down it goes, does the big purple worm, as Tuba says. Or as I like to call it, Little Slimsy. But you know, it's not looking good for the Couch Potatoes. I think we have just started the beginning of the end with that Baron pickup for the Ace of Diamonds. I mean, the gold lead has grown since the last time I mentioned it. Now 9,000 gold. This inner turret is absolutely getting melted, and if you're standing next to it, you're probably gonna fall with it as Coolio immediately gets turned on. The Eldavari was the next. Oh my god, that damage from Hui is absolutely insane. 2 kills coming out for the Ace of Diamonds now. Top in-hit turret is the next focus. The mid wave is about to crash with the Nexus turrets as the top inhib is going down. 5 members of the Ace of Diamonds are running into this base. They're trying to make quick work at the base, but Random Potato is trying to stop that from happening. Madden isn't gonna die at all in this game. 707 as the next Nexus turret is gonna go down. And lastly but not leastly will be the Nexus as it gets turned to dust. And just like that, game 1 goes over to the Ace of Diamonds in a very convincing fashion.